Hey Ringsiders, what's going on? This is your host, Boxing's Objective Observer, and welcome back to Ringside Stories. Or if you're new, we make content regarding boxing through mini documentaries, backstories, and much more. So if you enjoy that type of content, feel free to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit the notification bell for the latest here on Ringside Stories. Thanks so much for your support in advance, and welcome to the channel. So the undisputed heavyweight clash between WBC and lineal champion Tyson Fury versus the unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk, is off and rescheduled for May 18th. Many boxing fans saw this coming, and it's easy to speak in hindsight, but yes, there were telltale signs of this happening. Now, Tyson Fury got cut in sparring, and there has been some sparring footage leaked coming from a questionable source, I should say. And some people are of the belief that either A, Tyson Fury allowed himself to get beat up in order for him to get out of the fight, or B, even allowed himself to be cut. Ironically, about 10 years ago, when Tyson Fury was about to step up and faced former two-time world champion David Haye, a similar incident occurred. Back to the topic at hand. When we see Tyson Fury's behavior during the first press conference versus Tyson Fury's latest meeting with Oleksandr Usyk in The Gloves Are Off, there are interesting changes of Tyson Fury's demeanor.
And you two promoters are going to be working for me as bag carriers.
We will see, yeah.
Yeah, we will see.
Uh-huh.
You can't beat me.
Sure, Tyson Fury wants to sell and hype up the fight, but at the same time, take a look at the approach of Tyson Fury in these two events.
You can never beat me. If you beat me in your dreams, you better wake up and apologize. I stole that from Ali, by the way, sorry. Impossible. The Lord would never deliver me to you, son. Ever.
Well, I think we both are decent men. We're both family men. We've both got children. We're both God-fearing men. So I don't think you can be any more decent. But listen, the belts are one thing aside, but me and him's got to go fight now. There's been a big build-up, and now we're going to see who's better out of me and Alexander. But I'm a conqueror. Remember that. He's Alexander, but I am the great. So we'll see.
Now, in the past, there have been some insults. Not terrible insults, but mild insults. All part of the game, Tice?
Yeah. All part of the fun and games.
You're quite good at insulting people, but people don't. It doesn't work if they insult you.
Well, I am fat, I am bald, I am ugly, I am slow.
Tick.
Everything that people say is all true.
You're finished. Your best years are behind you.
For sure. I'm over the hill, past it, skinny, can't fight.
Don't tell anybody.
Just don't tell anybody.
Alexander, now that you are here at the table, do you have a message for Tyson Fury? Do you have something you need to say to him, or you would like to say to him?
Щоб він не втік нікуди.
You wouldn't run away from Usyk, would you?
Yes, it's very scary. Listen, it's a boxing fight to me. I've been boxing my whole life. I'm not bothered about him or 10 men like him.
But it's a massive fight.
Yeah.
Do you need something extra to get motivated for Oleksandr Usyk?
No, we've been fighting for all the belts, undefeated, legacy, as they want to call it that, ton of money. What else is there to get motivated?
And what about you, Alexander? Do you need extra motivation?
My motivation, it's my family, my country, people who now support my country. It's Ukrainian soldier. This is my motivation. But I have second opportunity. Take undisputed. It's motivated.
I'm not even in the gym.
Feb 17.
I'm
You're
not
in the gym yet.
I don't train this far out, come on. Who do you think you're talking to?
Ticking over.
A professional athlete, come on. I train 4 or 5 weeks for these fights.
You said you trained 12 weeks for Francis Ngannou.
Please, yeah, like I trained 12 weeks for Wilder and everybody else. 4 or 5 weeks, how much training does a man need? 3 or 4 weeks of sparring, 1 week resting, done.
Alexander, you trained more than 5 weeks?
Я 5 неділь можу боксувати без перестану.
We've been boxing all our lives from little boys. How much training does we need? I'm sure we're not going to forget how to box. And it's not a fitness competition, is it? So, you know, I don't think you need any more than 5 weeks training.
Have you had to do anything special for Oleksandr? He's slick, he's clever. Are you bringing in special sparring partners, Tyson, or are you just doing your normal Tyson Fury stuff?
Just the same stuff. I'll bring in some southpaw, left-handed sparring, obviously, and that's it. What can you do for a fighter? Can't really do much for him or me or anybody. It's a boxing match. If he's better than me, then he'll beat me. If I'm better than him, I'll beat him, and that's it. There's no more, no less to it.
Готуюсь до нього вже на протязі багатьох років, відтоді, як він переміг Володимира. Він про мене не знав, тому що я не така відома людина в світі боксу. А я готувався і до Ентоні Джошуа, і до нього з самого початку, як я стартанув в боксі, в професійному боксі.
And I don't fear a boxing man. I'm not bothered about them at all. I've had many fights before. I've beat all the people in the world, 35 fights in a row. So I'm not really that bothered. And I've been at this game a long, long time. Professional over 15 years now. What more? He's an average size man, 6'3", 16 stone. He's the same build as every other heavyweight that mostly you're going to fight. He's a left-handed man. I've got a brother who's left-handed. My dad's left-handed. So it's not like I'm not used to fighting people who's left-handed or messing around with them. So it is what it is. Listen, he's a God-fearing man. So am I. We are the two biggest Christians in boxing. Without a failure. He can train all he wants. I can train all I want. But whoever God wants to win this fight will win. It don't matter if you're from the gutter or the kingdom of wherever. Whoever's chosen to win this fight will win it. More than anything, why I respect you more than all the other boxers is because your faith.
Yes, of course.
That's why I respect you. Listen, champion, great. But to see someone also, a world champion who's also big faith in God is unbelievable. Every fight is the fight of my life. Especially an undefeated man. Cruiserweight world champion, heavyweight world champion, Olympic gold medalist. Gotta be. I gotta prove it all again. I know he can't beat me. I know he can't. A man who wears an earring in his ear can never beat Tyson Fury. Ever.
You understand that?
Yes.
Not a chance. No one who wears earrings can beat me.
Let's get the press conference going, sausage.
Win.
Let your man
and
talk.
let the belts come back home to Ukraine. Thank
Rubbish.
you, ladies
I already
and
relieved one
gentlemen.
Ukrainian of all the belts.
Glory
and
to
I
the
relieved
heroes.
that idiot of the belts I gave him, including my Ring magazine that I only vacated last year so I could win it back 3 times, sausage. I'm gonna bust him. Sausage, ugly little man, rabbit. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. I don't want a more. You know what's coming. You're getting smashed to pieces, sausage. You're fighting the best British heavyweight there's ever been. You beat all the rest of them, but you ain't beat Tyson Fury yet, sausage. Out cold, sausage. Rabbit.
I'm
Get
very
knocked back
happy
out.
to be here. Thank you so much, everybody, people. I more speak in the ring.
You can never beat me. If you beat me in your dreams, you better wake up and apologise. I stole that from Ali, by the way, sorry.
Enough?
Do you have a response, Oleksandr?
Let's go ahead.
Hey, my friend.
That was a small
You stop? Maybe enough?
Sorry?
Enough?
Enough what?
You stop talk?
I come here to pick a fight. I didn't come here to play games. I didn't get all dressed up for nothing. I come here to fight. Or pick one even. You ugly little man. You ugly little man. Listen, I'm getting a little bit carried away here. I'm excited and I'm enjoying it. I've been in many heavyweight title fights before. It is what it is. And now is the most important one. Someone told me the other day it's been 24 years since we had a last undisputed world heavyweight champion. Now, we know that the both Klitschko's was champions for around about 10 years. So there's been another 14 years where other heavyweights couldn't do it. So we've been chosen, and I believe we're both destined to be here, to be in this big fight in Saudi Arabia, the Ring of Fire. And there's only one winner, and I'm destined to become the undisputed champion. And more than that, I'm destined to cement my legacy as the #1 fighter of this era. And to do that, I've got to beat this little man, and that's it. Simple as. Easier said than done, I understand. He's a tricky man, good boxer, slick, all of that. But listen, I've seen many people like him before, and when they fight the big men, they struggle. And he's going to struggle on February 17th, and he will lose. I will break him.
I want to tell one story which looks very similar to our story with Tyson.
Про Давіда і Голіафа.
about David and Goliath.
Коли Господь дасть мені його в руки, то я зроблю свою роботу.
When the Lord gives me Tyson in my hands, I will make my job.
Impossible. The Lord would never deliver me to you, son. Ever.
У Господа
The Lord
нічого
would never
немає
deliver me to
неможливого.
you. Ever. Never.
The Lord has nothing impossible.
Nothing's impossible, but he'd never deliver me to you. Especially a man wearing earrings. Ever. Believe that. When you sleep at night, ugly man, you gotta think of me for the next 8 weeks. Think of me, because I'm gonna punch your face in.
Now, the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship is rescheduled for May 18th, but who's to say that that fight will continue, as recent history has shown that a lot may happen in between the actual fight. I myself would love to see the fight, of course, but I'll believe it when the bell rings for the first round for that Undisputed Heavyweight clash between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Let us know what you think, Ringsiders, in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, we make content regarding boxing through mini documentaries, backstories, and much more. So if you enjoy more of this type of content, feel free to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell for the latest here on Ringside Stories. Thanks so much for your support. As always, it does help the channel out a lot. If you've done that already, you're amazing. We already know that you're the true undisputed world champion. Till next time, Ringsiders, this is your host, Boxing's Objective Observer with Ringside Stories. Thanks for watching and have a legendary day.